having you. Spring bank holiday, 27th of May. I'm up early, about 7ish. Going to carry on with the blocking today. I had done nothing all week concerning the blocking. I've had other stuff to get sorted, so as you can tell, absolutely spiffing day, glorious day today. So I'm going to get cracked on. I've got to go pitches and get some bricks. I've got to roll bricks all the way around. I think Pete's coming down today, maybe Kelpie. So yeah, I'll snap back to you when we've done a bit. Everything's fine. Everything's fish-wise, everything's great. As you can see, they've just been fed literally 10 minutes ago, and now they want some more. So they're all okay, and these have also just been fed. And again, these want some more as well. As you saw on the last video, I've acquired some Sankies. They're all in here. So they're up for sale. If anybody's interested, give me a shout. And then the Daphnia over here. Mate, they're unbelievable. I'll try and get some footage of them and splice it in. But I started off, I put 6 bags of Daphnia in from the pet shop. There's absolutely millions in there now. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you'll see it. Probably see them clouded. All that red stuff on the top is the Daphnia. What they do, they just congregate together. I fed them on spirulina yesterday or the day before. They've had a couple of feeds of that now, spirulina, so they're out over there. As I said, I'm going to try and crack on with this today. That's where I'm at. As I said, I've got to go and get some more of them bricks, just to carry on, keep me level through. Probably build a bit more up that side. I've raised all this timber work now so as I can get under it. So I'll carry on across here today. I've got the steel saw coming today where I can cut that out, that wall. Hopefully then Pete can go over and sort that. And once I'm in that position, there's going to be a doorway just here, where that post is. Just to obviously the side of my drain. And once I'm in a position where I'm probably at this sort of height, I can then consider bringing me the filters up out of the way off the lawn, depending on how I do the door. There's still some core drilling to do, which I've got to get the equipment for that. I've also then got to put my attention back into the pond, sort out that window, and still do the corner down here. If you remember, I had done that. The pond is then going to be ready for rendering inside, and then I can get it fiberglassed. Get the window in, and I can start plumbing up this side, get everything running, and just carry on building around it. As you can see, it's just a building site. This has all got to be sort of levelled off. There's bags of soil and everything up there where I dug out from down the corner. Oh, that slab's got to be cut out across there, dug back a little bit so as I can carry on with the wall. Just gives me a little bit more room. And yeah, I really, more than anything, I need a good tidy up and a good clean out. Get some stuff in the skip out of the way. But all the hardcore and rubble and everything in here will all be compacted down like we did under the floor of the filter house. And what I shall do, I shall either concrete the whole of that under that shed and out as well. That shed's got to be moved because all the slabs have gone anyway, so I'll probably concrete the whole of that, put one great big pad down, and have a new shed against this fence. Well, that fence has all got to be replaced anyway, but once I'm in a position, replace all the fence, have a new shed across here, across that fence, and yeah, job done then. Probably have the vats where that shed's sitting at the minute. So yeah, big plans afoot, but we'll see how it goes. There's a lot of work, a hell of a lot of work to be done. People say I'm close, but to be fair, in here, I'm nowhere near. Obviously, because I'm looking at sort of the outside as well. What's got to be done around the outside. The steps have got to come out halfway. I want to put a slope in there. I've always wanted a slope, and it's just, you know, slabbing and one thing and another. But we'll get there. As you know by now, I don't work at a massive speed. I just work at my own pace. So it is what it is. I've got the other 2 ponds that keep me quite entertained, in all fairness. Plus little sales vat with the sankies and stuff here. So in all fairness, I'm content. This is just the bigger project, which I'll get done eventually. So yeah, but yeah, happy days. Hope everybody's good. Bank holiday weekend. I'll give you an update as to how we've progressed, hopefully, after this. And yeah, I'll catch you later in a bit. Having you. This sun's been burning all day. Do I look a bit red-faced? Probably. Even though I've been in the shade. But I've had Pete with me today for most of the day, and then Kelpie's turned up. So big respect to Pete from West Brom Koi and Kelpie for coming and giving me a chuck. They've, well, Pete especially has just sort of kept me going. So I'm up to the level I want to be at, which is that top block there, which is around about, I don't know, 7 foot, 7 or 8 foot, 7.5 foot, something like that. Still got these to do, but I've, as you can see the wet stuff. There's them pair down there now, look, just chilling out, having a rattle. But they've again, they've come in and they've worked with me and pushed me and got me going. So that's where I'm at the minute. Just ready now to return this one. So what? Happy days. I mean, it's starting to come together. Got my water pipe coming through here, ready for my tap. So I've got to get on to my mate about that. I'm sure he'll probably watch this. And that's where I am. That's the end of Saturday. I think it's the 27th. I said day. But yeah, happy days. So it's all coming together slowly but surely. As you can see, as I said, that's around about 7.5 foot high, something like that. Happy days. I might have another go tomorrow. I've only got a few blocks left now. I've got a few blocks left now, yeah. That's all I've got. And a little bit of sand, so I might lay what I've got left. We've decided that the door's going this end. I was originally going to put that end. Yeah, so the door's going to go over here instead of over there. But there you go. I'm knackered. My right arm is killing me. So that's the that's where we are. And it's once again, got to say thanks to them pair down there for being here again. Pete's been here most of the day. Kelpie turned up a little bit later on and give us a chuck. Massive respect to them. Mad Dog couldn't make it because he's otherwise engaged and doing whatever he's doing. So him and Teresa are busy doing this. So I'll get over to Mad Dog and have a look, see what he's up to, and also I'll get over to these pair and see what they am up to. Now you watch what I'm up to. But yeah, take it easy, guys, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Having you? All right. Spring Bank Holiday Monday, 29th of May, 2023. Just for reference. Very often you'll hear me say that. I've run out of stuff. I've run out of materials. I've got no blocks left. A few bricks. I've got no blocks. I've got no sand. I've got nothing. So tomorrow, when everything's back to normal, we'll get some blocks ordered and we'll see where we are. But as you can see, started blocking up this side. I'll get down in the pit and we'll show you where we are. So behind me, I've blocked up some of that wall there and some on the top here, just to get around there. Started blocking up across the bottom here, as you can see. Got into the corner. So obviously that'll all get blocked up now. There's a full wall. I've got the doorway just here, just behind that post there. You can see the doorway there. Sorry about the camera skills. Tell you what, turn you around, Sherlock. Stay professional at all. So there's my doorway. I'm a bit conscious that I ain't got much of a pillar there, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get some steel. Probably put some steel up on the inside just to strengthen everything there as well. So we've got a 3 foot gap there for the door. I've got a couple of, well, whatever I've got left I've laid I've got one block left and that's holding my tarpaulin down. I've got to get a block in there, just over a block I think. So I'll have to put probably a cut piece in this end here, so I'll come off with the main block. Then off that course I can tie into that wall. Pete's bringing me some building toys, because I use no building toys at all. But you know what? It's solid. Take me nowhere, really. Yes, before the builders start picking faults, there's cuts in the corners, but you know what? I'm a DIYer. I buy a builder. It is what it is. I've tried to keep a lot of the cuts and stuff out of the corners, but there's been parts where I've just had to do it, just to keep the bond, keep the knit. Some of the joints are a bit close as well. So I might as well critique it myself before everybody else starts critiquing it. But you know what? It's like I said, at the end of the day, it ain't going to go nowhere. It's going to do the job I want it to do. But yeah, that's where I am. This might come as a close to this video because we're going on a dealer visit today. I'm going with Pete. Copey was coming, then he backed out. His missus won't let him out. See, I think he's been playing up and I won't let him go out. I took his phone off him and he can't go out. Mad Dog's busy doing what he's doing. He's got a bit of a project going on at the minute at home, so he's busy doing whatever he's doing. So it's just me, Pete, the women, the girls, and of course the family. He's taking the family as well, so happy days. So that's where I am at the minute. Still a lot to do. I've got to order some more material, so I'll probably order a couple of packs of blocks tomorrow, and another ton of building sand. What I have got to do as well, I don't know if I've already said this, just down here in the raised bed area, I want to come from around about a foot and a half of concrete down that end, and I want to chamfer it all the way down to this end, and then put a drainage hole. What I'll do then is on the outside of the pond I'll dig a channel and have a soak away. I don't want this filling up with water, see. So obviously that's the best thing I can do, is try and chamfer the concrete down here, as I've said, all the way down. Chamfer it down to pretty much nothing. Stick maybe a piece of 2-inch pipe through that wall there, because most of that wall's still going to be there. The top's going to be took off, that's then going to be underground. So I'll have to core drill or bust through the wall some road and stick a drainage through there. Just a piece of pipe going out into a soakaway, and then I can get rid of it that road. I'm also conscious, see I'm rattling again now, I was drawing it to a close. I'm conscious I've got no waste drainage up here. So what I might have to do as well, and I need to start thinking about this really now, is that's concrete pad, I call shift that. That's from when I was at Am Radio and I had me mast up. That's like 2.5 ton of concrete in there. So at the side here, I might end up digging a big area out here. Digging a big area out and then having to pump from out the filter house to outside into like either a drainage pit or whatever. Or see that bit of green pipe over there, just going across there? That's going down into me drain, which is down the bottom under that red pot, right down the very bottom. So that's going into a drain. Actually, I'm gonna have to go and cover it from there, I think, and divert it and come through here, and then I can sump from here, create a sump here, I suppose. Yeah, thinking about it, I could put a sump here, create a sump. When they come to fiberglass that, they can fiberglass that, and I can pump out of there for waste. Bit of brainstorming for you. But yeah, just want to thank everybody for watching the videos and keeping with me on this journey. Like I said, that's the height I'm going up to, that brick there. 7.5 foot, something like that. I should build it square. When I say square, I mean level. So I don't know if it's square, they're a builder. And build it all level, and then I'll create the roof off the top and face it up. I'll do the roof with some 6x2 joists and we'll do it that way. Get a 4-inch slope, should be plenty on here. Then at the back, I'm pondering now whether to build a shed, a brick shed, same as we built this. We'll see what happens. But yeah, happy days, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll bring it to a close on this one, and I'll catch you on the next one, where you should see us on a first part of the video when I do a visit. Cheers guys, have a great week. Catch you later.